G'day all, out again, and I got here at just after 9 o'clock. I done a slight detour and grabbed about three buckets of material to take home, just mullock heap, whatever it was. 9.50. Okay, well it's taken me about 40 minutes to set up, and I've dug my first bucket and I'm about to run it. I thought I'd show a run to start. First I'll show the water supply. That's pretty much it, this big puddle here. I'll be recirculating into that. And hopefully, well, it's going to turn brown, but hopefully it'll suffice for now. So it looks like this might be the last outing using natural water, naturally available water, and I'm taking the 3 buckets home to have another go at the recirculating thing without getting it all clogged up with bloody shit. Look, I done last time because that wasn't fun. I mean, if it's not fun, walk away. Plus I've got Ramadan coming up in a couple of weeks or so, and that's going to subtract from the fun as well. Yeah, but anyway, now we'll see what we got here. I don't know if this is any good or no good, but we'll find out together, won't we? Okay, spinner. Oh, first bucket, first rock over there, water, and let's start feeding. I've hit the clay layer, and actually I've gone quite deeply, not deep, that deep, but somewhat deep into the clay layer, and a lot of clay is coming out the front door and back door too, I suppose, but just how it is. On the next bucket or so, if I find that the clay is messing me up and ruining my day, I'll make an effort not to go quite as deep. Just try to, I can't see the clay layer because there is groundwater, but I will make an effort to not go too deeply into the clay because there's nothing in it or under it, so I need to just try and skim the surface. Next outing, if I come out here, there will not be as much water or any. Now it's starting to rain, is it, or am I getting splashed? Oh, whatever. So it'll be easier to just skim the surface of the bed of the creek. Okay, well I'm aiming for half a gram today. So if I'm not finding buckets that are conducive to half a gram, I'll dig elsewhere. But if I'm getting .1 per bucket or over, particularly over, I will just continue digging in the same spot. Okay, that's enough with the rocks. With the water, spin it round, and there you go. Go there. Turn off the water. Turn off the spinner. How does this work? Shit. I'm going to have trouble getting this off easily. I've got to go this way. Why is this stupid? Anyway, oh well. That has to come out. Has a look in the bucket, in the mat, and it's absolutely nothing. Where's this going to go? Oh look, that doesn't go. Put her here. That'll be fine. Oh, nearly fall over. There we go. I cannot see a single piece. I'm very disappointed. Oh yeah, I can now. One nice piece. So that's alright. Last time I was getting one nice piece per bucket. And it turned out okay, an okay day. I'd like to get more than one piece per bucket, but if that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm getting then, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look together. Round, round, round. Left, right, left, right. It's quite overcast. On the way here, there's a bit of a pea super fog coming. I had to drive through. Get out all that. Get more water. Left, right, left, right. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 bit more. There's 10 pieces in there and 10 biggest Kev nuggets. If I'm pointing, I guess I'm pointing. That's what's there. That's the biggest piece so far. Oy. That's how it looks. That's an ordinary bucket, but it is what it is. It's not barren, is it? In fact, biggest Kev just jumped in his vehicle. He's on his way to steal my spot. All right, I'll be back later with something useful to report, or some bullshit to report, like usual. Over. And the time now, 10:30. I started at 9:50. Now it's 10:30. This is I run the third bucket. The second bucket was worse, and it wasn't worse. It was terrible. Did it have a nice piece in it? I'm not even sure about that. This is my third bucket. I've dug the same spot as the second bucket, only deeper. There was a semi sort of large flat rock which I removed and dug under it, which got me closer, you know, in amongst the clay and all that. Whereas the previous bucket didn't have clay. I can see one nice piece. Tip that out. Round, 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 left, right, tappy, tap, tap, and backwash. I'll be thinking this is about similar or exactly the same as the first bucket. Like maybe slightly worse, although this piece has got a little bit of chunk to it. Just for my ears only. Oh fuck it, where is it there? I'm going to drop it, wait. Let me listen if I can hear anything at all. Oh, you bet I can. It's not how large they are, it's how chunky that. Not, yeah. You've got to go by the 3 dimensions, like height, width and depth. And if it's got no depth to it, no chunk to it, it's just going to float down to the ground. Whereas chunk will penetrate through the friction of air layer and smack that bottom of the pan and give that lovely noise. People, that's bucket 3. Am I going to dig in the same spot again? Or should I move to where I was last time? I might have a go. No, I'm going to stay there. Oh no, I've been going downstream. I'm going to try going upstream, just see what that does. For now, over. People, I've ran bucket 4, and it was a number of Kevin Dennis, what's his name? Biggest Kev nuggets. But I'm not Biggest Kev, so it didn't turn me on. 11 o'clock. It didn't turn me on. I went to, like the first 5 buckets I sort of was slowly digging downstream. This time I went slightly upstream. And bucket 4, yeah, that was the Biggest Kevin bucket. And now again, bucket 5, same spot, slightly upstream. Appears to be another Biggest Kev bucket, so it's pretty much what it's a little bit better than the previous one. Hang on, I was just going to turn this tape on to let you know that I'm going to move to where I was last outing, but I'm not sure now. Oh, the sun's killing me. Wait, sun's popping out. I'll have to take off my shirt in a minute. I've got a short sleeve shirt on. Nah, that's terrible as well. Look, I'll show you what's in there so that you know that the previous one was worse than that. Pointing it. Previous one was worse than that, and this one's got 4 visibles and 4 invisibles. Okay, yeah, I am moving from there. I'm going to try where I left last week, last outing, and see how I go there. For now, over. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I've been here pretty much exactly 2 hours. I'm about to run bucket number 6. So I haven't done a lot. Oh, hang on. 40 minutes was setting up. Anyway, this is bucket number 6. And it's from where I left off last outing. So, and when I was digging it, I was very good about the type of material it is. Lots of clay, lots of this, lots of that. And it's not like 100% tailings. So I'm thinking about getting my best bucket all day right here. And in amongst that best bucket all day will be the biggest piece all day. And if all those things are true, they become true, I will just go back there and just keep doing that, what I'm doing. Where I was digging before, I filled in that hole. That's how much I like that spot. So it will be either here or look elsewhere for another spot. Even though the first spot I dug, the first bucket was not too bad. Oh, it wasn't a monster, but it was diggable. This shit here's got a fair bit of clay in it. And what's happened, it's fallen to the bottom of the bucket. And a little bit awkward to, not awkward, difficult to shove my trowel in there without a fair bit of effort and old man noises. Damn it. And also now I need a rest. My right shoulder. That'll do. That'll have to do. Otherwise I'll never get it done. Oh boy. The water's gone very brown. Not that it's not upsetting the workings of my setup. It's working fine. It's just water's brown and not conducive to serenity. Serenity is not about nice and quiet. You can go to a burnout fucking forest in Victoria right now, and I don't know if you're going to find any serenity there. You're just going to see fucking burnout forest. That's all. That's not serenity. Serenity is more like peace and quiet. That's not serenity. It's an atmosphere thing. I don't need to tell you what is serenity. You probably know. But people try to appreciate the serenity. Anyway, look, turn that off and that off. Let's have a look now where we're pointing at. Get this bucket out the way, that troll. Place it there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can see one nice piece. Or not. Previous bucket in the shithole, I thought I had a nice piece, but it turned out to be a nice rock. But this time it's not a nice rock, it's a nice piece of gold. Biggest piece all day, I don't know. Close. It would be very... No, that chunky bit earlier. Oh, that was in bucket 1 too. Maybe I can go back there, I don't know. Is it the best bucket all day? Unlikely, but really it's... With the brown water and the black sand, it's difficult to judge what you've actually got in the mat until you pan it out. There's that nice piece, but it's so thin. Geez, I thought I'd be getting a lot better than this. This is compared to what I was thinking. This is a disaster. Oh look, that's so thin. I can't keep it there. Oh look, I've got to empty it again. Round, left, right. Tap, tap, tap. Jesus, the biggest piece all day. It must be so thin. How? It just keeps wanting to run away. Out of all them small, tiny, bloody biggest Kev, the big piece wants to be the one that run away. I'll count them. 10, 20, 22 biggest Kev nuggets and one. This is not pointing right, is it? That's the biggest piece in the pan, but it's not the biggest piece all day. And there's like 22 or 25 flower gold in there. I'm not happy about. I'm happy about so many pieces, but they're too small. They're way too small. I could find better than that elsewhere. I'll go and study the situation where I've been digging, and then I'll work out where I go from here. But for now, I'll turn this off anyway. You don't want to see me bloody putting shit back together. I'll be back hopefully with a nice clean up pan bucket over. What have we got now? It was 11 o'clock, now it's 11:30. People, on a previous occasion a wire broke on my motor for the trommel. Anyway, I sorted that out. And what's happened now, another wire broke, so piss farting about with the wire. Now, what I'm going to do, right? That plus the gold that I'm not getting is sort of ruining my day a bit. So what I'm going to do now, after I'll show you this cleanup. This is bucket number 7 from I went elsewhere. There's a good chance there's absolutely nothing in it, but I'm going to show a cleanup anyway. And then what I'm going to do, especially if there's nothing in it, I'm going to sit down, sit back, have a snack, give the dog a bone. Nah, I'm going to have some snack and refreshing beverage, and absorb some and appreciate some of the serenity before I lose myself in the nonsense. So here comes a bit of nonsense, or not. Let's have a look together. Get this out the way. I'm ready to get nothing, and I'm a good judge. Exactly the worst bucket all day. That's fine. Oh no, there's a piece there, or not. Probably a rock. It looked like the best piece all day, or close to it. But I almost fell for that trap earlier today. And it was just a yellow, not even a yellow rock, just a rock of some colour. Yellow or whitey browny. Okay. I expected nothing, and if I get nothing, well, that's fine. I can't allow that to ruin my day. But I know not to go there. At least now I know. Now I know. Be nice if there was something, because then I can go back there and dig it all. But it's not going to happen. So it looks like I'm going to go back to where I geez, there's quite a few. There's quite a few almost visibles in there, about 10. I mean, maybe they are visible. I mean, I can see them, but then I can see a bigger skeb nugget. Nah, I can't. Nobody can, except Kev with his telescope, which balloons them up 100-fold. They're in there anyway. 12 bloody biggest Kev nuggets. Nugget. Victor nuggets. Nah, Victor gets a lot of gold. And big. Alright, look, I'm going to put all this shit away. I'm going to sit and have my rest. And I may not be back until I've got something useful to show, because this is stupid showing nothing. I might as well stay home and point the camera at the fucking blank wall for an hour and a half. Gotta show some gold. People want to see the gold so they can come and steal it, you fucking rat bags. Hug off, rat bags. Bastards you are. Yeah, you are. Over. Mate, it's quite muggy. Humid muggy. People, the previous bucket was not bad. Like I tried elsewhere, and it was not bad. It was, last time I looked here it was 11:30. Now we've got 12:20. Okay. It was not bad. I didn't show the gold or anything, but it was not bad. Similar to what I've been getting all day, like my better buckets, but probably not the best bucket all day. Now what I've done, I've gone back and got another bucket from the same spot. So let's have a look together. I mean, when I looked in the bloody mat, it was a disaster, but it turned out not too bad. This time, it's another disaster. We'll see if there's anything hiding. I saw one small piece there. Not real small. I mean, if you're talking biggest Kev pieces, I mean, it was a mucking monster. Jesus Christ. Quit your day job and go grabbing as much as you can if it was a biggest Kevin type nugget. Anyway, look, so it looks like it looked, the mat looked terrible, and this one did too, but only this time the mat is terrible. Damn it. I was going to anyway, look, I want to show you what's in here, because then I can tell you how much better the previous one was. Oh, this is shocking. Where's that piece? Oh, there's fucking nothing in here. One piece. Anyway, look, the previous bucket was 50 times, 20 times better, 30, 40, yeah, 50. Oh, that I fucked you up. I made you fucking get excited. I thought, I got myself excited. Oh my God, lucky I had some serenity before and sat down and that, eating Twiggy sticks and bread and refreshing beverages. Oh my God. Well, I expected to get similar to the previous, but I didn't. Alright, I want to show you something. It keeps bugging me every time I see it. It's like in the bank here. Like there's a flat rock there and a burrow under. And somebody's in there, probably maybe an echidna. Someone chucked big rocks there and blocked the door. Or whatever's in there, or not in there, but might come back later, might have buried it so that no other animal pinches its spot. I'll pick an echidna. I think they live underground, I don't know. Burrow. It's not a wombat, it's too small. Was I even pointing, or I was pointing at my knob? Anyway, there it is there. Fuck me dead. Anyway, I put this away, clean it all up, and then I'll be back with more shit cleanups. Get that fast forward button ready. Over. It's now 12:44. Previous bucket was the worst bucket all day. In fact, they don't get any worse because there was absolutely nothing in it. Nothing as far as gold in it. That was in I tried another spot. This time I went back to pretty close to where I first started today, and I had a show of feed anyway. If anyone wants to watch your feed, we'll fast forward the feed. Something to watch when I get home. This will be bucket number 11. 10 was the... I took my pants off. No, not my pants, my t-shirt. It's very warm. Not hot, but warm. Alright, well because I went back to near to where I first started, and the material seemed to be quite nice. I said, I'll show a feed because the previous one had nothing, so everything's pointing towards this one being a good bucket. I was thinking about getting 0.5 today. Well, that's gone. Don't worry about that. I'm thinking about getting 0.01 per bucket, and that's looking gone. But if it wasn't gone, 11 buckets, I'd be on 0.11 now. Now am I? Yeah, look, if I was to bet my knackers on it, no. But I'd probably be wrong anyway. Because the recent few outings I've been getting more than, and substantially more than I thought I got. So maybe I do have 0.11. But that last bucket sure didn't help. But this one might more to make up for it. Because that's what happens, people. On occasions you get a really monster bucket and that makes up for like 4 barons, right? For example. Anyway, it won't surprise me if there's nothing in this. No, it will surprise me, I mean. Yeah, it will. Oh my God. I'm making myself worn out like an old man. Enough. Round, round, round. Pour it in. Some more water. Round, round, round. In you go. Where are we pointing? Oh, pointing it. Bucket, leave it. Turn the water off. Tumbler off. Where are we pointing? Hang on. Get this ready for next time at least. Look it up. Oh, why is that so tight? That'll be close anyway. Okay, let's lift this bloke up so we can see what's under. Put it over there. Looks in the mat. 2 big rocks. Get out of it. I can see one nice piece and one visible. Well, I'm back on the gold again, but I'm not awesomely back on the gold. I'm just on the gold like slightly better than mediocre or mediocre. Round, round, round. Left, right, left, right. Tap, tap, tap. Push, pump, push, pump. Get that out. Oh, bucket. One piece. Not one piece, but just the one decent piece. Alright. So a twinkle twinkle little star is about like 12 little twinkles and one better than a twinkle, more like the moonshine. Yeah, well, that's terrible. It's better than the previous one, which even if I stayed home all day I would have got about the same as the previous one, which is nothing. Alright. I'm not sure what to do next. I've been bouncing around all over the place and nowhere can reveal anything really useful. Maybe I could go downstream. I could. Maybe I could. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I will. Or not. I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something. I'll certainly be back with more bullshit. Over. People, I want to show you the best bucket all day. Bucket number 12. There's no huge pieces, but there were 2 nice pieces and maybe 2 other not too bads. So I'll go back there again after this, and I expect to get similar. Having a problem with big rocks not getting washed away for some reason. Getting caught in my mat. Might check my angles. Alright, left, right, tap, tap, tap. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God. Nailed it. Oh yeah, one way down here. And I probably lost some gold too out of me sluice. I wouldn't be surprised. Or not. So I saw a few pieces quite low down the mat. Yeah. That's twice as good as the best previous bucket today. Fuck off flies. Yeah, this is how it's done. I'm going to go back there. And get some more of this stuff. And there it is there. That's how it's done. That's I'll tell you what that is. That's 0.03 there. Minimum 0.03. There's about 10 big as Kev messed up his underpants 10 times if he got that pan. Yeah, he would. I nearly messed up my underpants at least once then. Anyway, well, that's good. Oh, you know what? I might absorb some of that, not serenity, but some of that. Oh, the feeling of that. Yeah, I will. Instead of going back, digging hard and hurting myself or this or that, and then get nothing, I better absorb some of that wonderfulness while I've got it. And I was putting at my knob again, was I? Fuck it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because I just saw 2 red birds, reddish, red and blue rosellas. But I'll be back with some more Cream Your Jeans material. Over. Okay, have a drink. Oh. All right, what time we got now? Close to 1 o'clock. 1:30. All right. I've just done run bucket number 5. No, 5. Fuck. What are you talking about? 13. Previous one was 12. It was excellent. Now this is 13. We're in the same spot, but deeper. Now, see what that will tell me. And that tells me you've got it all. Fuck me, Dad, how can you get nothing? From an enormous bucket to absolutely nothing. Well, not absolutely nothing, but pretty close to it. So what have I done? I've gone too deep. Excuse me. All right. I'll stay in the same spot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try left or right or forward or backward, but certainly not deeper. That's a disaster. That's a shocking bucket. Fuck. That's a piece of gold. Push that back up. Oh, it's not the worst bucket all day, but compared to the oh shit, it's not that bad now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just not. The dirty water's or whatever. Something's making it hard to see the gold. But yeah, look, if this was the first bucket, I'll be wrapped, but it's not. There's a bit of shit there with gold with shit on it. Anyway, look, put that back up there. Put it in a bundle and then pump. And there's how it looks. There's a piece in there, brown one. Actually, no, it's not a. That's not even close to being a disaster, right? Bucket number one. That's the second best bucket all day. Bucket number one wasn't that good. All right, but I'm not going deeper. I'm going to I've noted bucket 12. Bucket 13, I've noted where I went, which was deeper, and it was worse. So what I'm going to do is either go upstream, downstream, or towards the bank, or towards the middle of the creek. One of them. I'm not quite sure which one, but I'll be back with bucket number 14 cleanup. Over. So I've run bucket number 15. The mat said it was pretty ordinary, except for one beautiful piece. I want to show you the one beautiful piece at least. There may be other shit in there as well, but I'm starting to cook here. I didn't bring a hat. My life is going out when it's 100 degrees and not bringing a hat. Actually, there's two nice pieces in there. And I keep saying, like, okay, if you want to be so dumb that you can't remember to bring a hat, why don't you just leave a fucking hat in the car? If you've only got one hat, buy another fucking hat. Oh, this is a good bucket. Buy another fucking hat. They don't cost much, and just leave it in the vehicle. And then you can walk down there and grab it. Anyway, I'll show you these. I'll go over here somewhere. Something like that. No. Where can I point? That might be it there. Geez, that's a wonderful piece, that one. That should be pointing. There's a nice piece there. This is a beautiful piece here. That, I'm gonna drop it. Let me listen. I'll explain it to you. Wait, listen. Listen. If you can't hear it, I'll explain it. Get off my finger, idiot. I can't get it off my finger. Geez, that's got super glue on it. Where did it go? Oh my god. Oh, there it is down here. What's it? Is that it? Stop playing. Leave it. I'm not doing it anymore before I lose it. I think, is it? That must be it. People, that's it. I'll wash this up. Alright, well that monster bucket, 12 I think it was, yeah, now it's 14. Bucket number 12 was a monster. 13 went quiet, 14 went quiet. Although, you know, they're not, it's only that bucket 12 fucked them up, because you can't have the best bucket all day and then get excited after that on buckets that are lesser. People, I was watching this YouTube tape, this bloke, right? And he goes, I worked that out. I think his tape was called, I worked camping out. Camping's not about camping. He said camping's about something else. It's about, oh fuck, I can't remember what he said. But anyway, whatever he said, I thought about it and I said, nah, that's not what it's all. To me, anyway, camping's about camping, or this what I'm doing, going out. It's about like, this is all like, all right, people here been here like 150 years ago and fucked it up, the ground, all that shit. But the thing is, there's no one else here at the minute. I'm the only one here, and I come here, and I can either just leave it and then fuck off, or I can improve it so that it's better than when I came. I can start from scratch, and that's what it is to me. It should be, although I'm not improving it. Like if I dig a hole, I have trouble making the hole. When I leave, I have trouble making it better than when I first arrived. Also, but I do fill it in, so it's not as a hell of a lot worse than what I arrived, like some people do, like rat bags do. Talking about rat bags, the good thing about there being no water is the rat bags won't be happening for a while, which is good. People, the reason I come out is to, well, obviously it's not just sit down and read a book, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing that. That would work. But if you're going to go and read a book, you know, why drive an hour and a half to read a book when you can just, I could probably find a nice, beautiful park or a nature forest closer to home, like half an hour away, like Organ Pipes National Park, you know, take a bloody folding chair and your favourite book and sit there and bloody read the book. That would work. It would work just as well as coming bloody Slaty Creek. But Slaty Creek's got gold in it, so the emphasis needs to be about enjoying the gold and not so much sitting in a chair, appreciating the serenity and reading a serene book. Is there such, if there's such a thing as a serene book? People, I'll tell you what time it is, because I'd like to know as well. Especially me, I'd like to know. I'll go for 2:02, 2:06. Okay. People, I need to get back on the gold. I tried downstream of that wonderful bucket number 12. Now I will try upstream of bucket number 12 and see what that does. And I may or may not show you the cleanup. The next cleanup will be a really, really good cleanup. Or not, over. Must be 2:30 now. 2:35, okay. I'm just about to run bucket, let's have a look, 16. I'll show a feed. I think I've had enough for today. 16. I'll make it 20. 20. And hoping that I'll take home 0.2 grams of gold. 0.2 of a gram of gold. The sun's sort of catching me. If I had a hat, I might have stayed a bit longer, but maybe not. That monster bucket, which was bucket 12, and then a whole lot of rubbish after that. Not rubbish, but compared to that, I suppose you could call it rubbish. Sort of deflated the enthusiasm somewhat. Anyway, look, bucket 12, I went deeper. It went terrible. I went down the creek a little bit, towards down the creek a little bit. It was terrible. I went up the creek a little bit, towards up the creek. Went terrible. Now I've gone up. Excuse me. I went towards the bank a little bit, and I expect from the sort of material that I dug, and with the other two options failing, I reckon this is going to be a good bucket. I expect, no, I reckon, but I expect this to be. And if it's not, I'm getting low on water, am I? Fuck me dead. How are you going to catch gold with no water? Oh fuck, I nearly... This has gone to quicksand. I've got to get all this shit out of there. Crap in there. Is that better? Or the same? It's better. I've got to clean that bloody pump out. Too much leaves wrapped around it. Anyway. I don't think that's why I'm not catching gold. Or maybe it is. How much water now? Plenty. You know what? I'm not going to play with that shovel. Piss off. Just grab the fucking... This is all cucky. Diarrhea. The water in there. Stir it around. Diarrhea again. A little bit more water around, and in you go. Whew. How much water we got now flowing? Not bad. Turn the water off. Tumbler. Let me tidy this up a little bit. Piss off. Shit out of there. Yeah, well, next outing is going to be no water, so I'll probably be just recycling, and the problems I'm having now are going to be tenfold compared to what I have next outing, so I need to prepare myself for a shit day. Oh, not a shit day, but a oh, I don't know, obstacle galore, things to go wrong. Anyway, that's it. Look, let's lift this up. How did we go? Did we get our wonderful bucket like bucket 12 or not? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know if I can even see a piece. Look, yeah, look, bucket 20 will do me. Why did I get such a wonderful bucket 12? And then everywhere around bucket 12 was not even close to bucket 12. Damn it. In fact, one of them was the worst bucket all day, absolutely barren. Oh. Well, this one's not absolutely barren, so that's good, I suppose. But certainly I'm not going to hang around for this. If I can show you. What I'm going to show you, I can't even see it myself. One, I'll piss off, one piece. A few other bullshit. Well, I'm not going to show people fucking crap. People, and plus, somehow my back is playing up a bit. I haven't been sitting and feeding properly on the right angle, I think. Or maybe I've been digging too hard and too deep. And I'm pointing at me knob again. Bucket over. 10 past 3. I've done bucket number 18. Bucket number 12, the monster. I surrounded it by, I went left, right, forward, back, down, and it was terrible. So I abandoned that. I said, oh, well, fuck it. I'll go back another day when I feel better. Now I went somewhere which felt as though this is, when I was feeding it through the machine, it felt like tailings. And now that I look at it, it's absolutely tailings. Yeah. One way you can tell tailings is possibly a lot of black sand with no gold. So let's spin this around. But then again, I get a lot of bloody pans with a lot of black sand and tailing and no gold. Yeah, well that's what I got. Black. Oh, hang on, what's that? Is that a piece? Or is that a piece of shit? Yeah. Thought it might have been a bit of gold with something on it. Oh, hang on. There is gold in here. It's not like it's nothing. It's just at this time of day, pretty much regardless how much you get, it's pretty much nothing. I'm not going to show you. I mean, I'll point at it. Wait. Oh, fucking pointing at me knob. There's a piece there and a piece there. They're 2 nice pieces and 5 not so nice pieces. Alright, well, I'm not going to dig there again. Which is not a bad bucket, but I'm not going to dig there again anyway. Today. I'll try another one more time. I'll try to find somewhere for next outing. Otherwise, most likely going to be Kangaroo Creek, bringing my own water. Because I can get my vehicle fairly close and cart the water in, whereas here I've got to walk fucking 5 minutes. 5 minutes to the car and 5 minutes back to here, and for all sorts of bloody difficulties, so I don't know if I want to do that. Over. Bucket 19 has been run, and what's happening? How does this work that way? 328. Bucket 19. Just keep moving around. I'll do one more after this. I don't know. I can bullshit myself to say that fuck off flies. That this is the best day of my life, but it wasn't. Was it the worst? Certainly not. Was it about mediocre? It was probably better than mediocre, but I just can't. I have trouble believing that, even though it's a true story. Something was supposed to happen and it didn't happen today. That's why I can't get it above mediocre. Or it may have been fine until that bucket 12 was a monster, and then 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 were crap compared to the monster. Anyway, I've gone to another spot. Probably crap, but anyway, I'll have a look. I enjoyed feeding it. It was nice material. And he looks in the bucket and in the mat and he sees, can I see a piece? Yeah. I can see 2 pieces. One and a half pieces. One piece and one half as size of that one piece. Which is better than nothing anyway. Bucket 9. Why would you want a barren bucket on 19? Anyway, and then I've got bucket 20, which I probably will dig in the same spot. Jeez, I'm getting dirty. Filthy. I keep thinking that I'm going to come out here and just have a good time, and like by concentrating on the good bits, but it never happens. It's not because it's shit here, it's just, it's me. Fuck off flies, I said. Every bucket I say fuck off flies. I don't even know where I'm pointing. I don't know if I want to show this bucket. I will. I should be excited about this bucket. Visible piece, and an easy visible. Oh, quite fairly easy visible. And about 4 or 5 impossible to see without a bigger skev telescope. Fuck me dead. All right. No, that wasn't it wasn't nothing. It was a wonderful bucket. Oh, yeah. it wasn't a wonderful bucket, but it wasn't nothing. You know, next time I go out, I'll be running the recycling bullshit, maybe, unless there's a big piss down rain. But if that's the case, I'll need to just sit and appreciate the serenity. I've done it a little bit today, but it was more about eating my lunch and hurry up and get back to digging, rather than instead of digging. And right now I've fallen into a not an abyss, not a pit, not a hole, but an ambience of, is it an ambient? Maybe an ambience, not an ambulance, an ambience of why don't you fucking just stay home today? And that's not how it should be. It's not as bad as that. I think maybe I know. I didn't bring a hat. The hat might have helped. And my brain's dehydrated. Anyway, look, so I got one more bucket to do to make the even 20. Did I get 0.2 of a gram? I reckon bucket 12, if it wasn't for bucket 12, I'd be in big trouble. Maybe I should go back to bucket number 12 area. I think I might, you know. That's it. I'm going to go over to where I've got bucket 12 area, but not surrounding bucket 12, like in the vicinity of there, because see if it's any good for next time. But for the minute, over. Okay, so this will be the last tape, although I might whack the clean up on the end. It probably will. Oh. 20 buckets done. No, 19 buckets done. I'm going to show a feed again. Who likes watching feeds? I want to talk some shit. 3:44. By the time I start packing up, it'll be 4 o'clock. By the time I get to the car, it'll be closer to 5. And by the time I get home, it'll be 6:30. Ready for the news. Anyway, I can't remember where I got that from. Actually, I remember, but I'm not going to tell you in case there's a rat bag watching. Oh. Okay. I expect a reasonable bucket, like similar to what I've been getting all day, which is always good to finish on, you know, not bad bucket. So next outing will most likely be, not most likely, but there's a good chance it'll be Kangaroo Creek running a recycling or recirculate. This could be, this what I'm doing here is called recirculating. Whereas what I'll probably be doing next outing will be recycling. Using my own water from what I'll bring from home. Today it wasn't a shit day. But some people can stay home, right, and binge watch fucking Neighbours or Home and Away or something, and to them that that's a wonderful day. You just got to convince yourself, but don't bullshit yourself, just convince yourself whatever it is you would like to have. Like, if you want to, say for example, you want to go to heaven when you die, you can either bullshit yourself that you are going to go, and then that doesn't mean you're going to go, but it does mean that you live your life with that expectation. Whereas if you just fucking drift along like a homeless fucking drug addict, not me, but it could happen to anyone, I suppose. If you want to live your life like that, you can, but I can't see the point of it. How'd we go here? Oh, can't get fucked. Shocking. I can't see any. Even when I move the dirty water out of the way, I still can't see any. I really thought there might be similar to what I've been getting all day, but I got similar to fucking wiping my ass and the fucking toilet paper broke. That's what I got. That's how crap it is. I'm seeing some kind of a flying object. A helicopter. I check is it up one of those police ones. I don't know. Let's have a look. Round, 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 left, right, tap, tap, tap. Show me nothing. Take out the nonsense, a bit more water. Left, right, round, round, left. Tap, tap, and pump. Yeah, I'm not going to show you what I'm going to show you. There's one visible piece right there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 invisibles. Well, that's a terrible result. I was hoping I could show something good. Did that last pan clean up ruin my day? No, it didn't. Was it disappointing? It wasn't even disappointing. I'm past disappointing. Since bucket 12, my life has been disappointing. People, when you go out, try to do, don't do what I do. Go out and have a wonderful day out. And the wonderful day, I've said this many times, I don't know why. Maybe somebody will be able to work it out with the help of my bullshit. Try to have a wonderful day, regardless of anything really. Like even a flat tire. Don't let a flat tire fuck your day up, or a fucking shock absorber or anything. It's not hard. It's not easy to do. I can't do it. My day's fucked. Fuck. I'm going home. But then if you've got a flat tire or a flat battery, you're fucking going home. Yeah, you're going nowhere. People, I keep trying to make tapes where people can watch and enjoy and get pleasure and entertainment. Maybe I'm doing that, or one of those items. Depends what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for gold, you're coming to the wrong place. If you're looking for some old cunt, miserable old cunt, looking for something before he fucking dies, you may or may not have come to the right place. All I can say, I would like to give you some advice that will be of benefit, but I ain't got none. Anybody got any advice for me that will be of benefit? I'm trying to think how is my day shit? What part of it was shit? It was fine and sunny, cool wind right now especially. Everything's wonderful. I didn't get a flat tire on the way here, didn't run out of petrol, I didn't have an accident. Everything was fine. I got some dirt to take home. Why don't I feel as though today was the best day of my life? Or in amongst it. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. Maybe I should be looking in there. I wonder what's fucking in there. Next time. It's pretty much only flotsam, jetsam and branches and shit really. But if I moved them out the way, maybe I could find something in there. or not. People, I got nothing else to add. I'm just putting more nonsense in the tape than is necessary. I can say to you all, thanks for putting up with me and my channel. And me bloody running away and coming back and this and that. And treating you all like rat bags. Because a rat bag is hard to recognise. Because they seem to have the same, they look the same as all the other people who are not rat bags. Everybody's a rat bag until they're not, or nobody's a rat bag until they are. I've got nothing more to add. I might put a bit of tape on the end of this one day with the clean up. If I don't, that's the end of that. And if I do, there'll be one more tape added to the end of this. But for now, this here is and was Mohammed Novelia. I am Mono. Had a day out, over and out. Fucking button. Oh my God. People, I'm going to show you what I do when I do my cleanups. I get me material from the other day, what I brought home. Not my material, my cons. Just give it a bit of a shake up. Get that dirty water out so I don't filthy my bloody panning water straight away. So I'll wash this out. Yeah, I know it's windy. Shit, there goes my lid for this bucket. Oh, that goes in there as well. That's clean enough. Now I'm going to run it through a 1/4 inch sieve. Bloody wind, I'll try. Today's a windy day. I'll run it through the 1/4 inch quickly. And that's it. Plus 1/4 inch can go in there. Oh. Well, there's nothing to pan here, but I'll pan it anyway. Round, round, round. And backwash. And there's nothing useful in there, so that can go back in there. This can go somewhere here. Then I'll go and get the next pan. I might as well show it. I tried to make a shortcut in tapes, but I'm not gonna. I bought all these two aluminium ones, and there's 3 plastics there. This one's about, oh, it's called, I don't know what it's called, 1/8 of an inch or something. So what I'm going to do, I get this. Pan, put one pan in there, put the thing over the top, and then just pour that over, wash it out, shake this up, it goes in there, tap, 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 pan this out quickly. Round, 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 left, right, tap, 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 and pump, and again, just rocks. But if you're a gem person, fucking windy, man, you could piss fart around in there looking for gems or something, but there's none anyway. Plus, I'm not really a gem person. That go in there. Now to make a shortcut, instead of showing all that walking around, I'll be back with the next filtration method pan. Over. Okay, so here we go. The next size filter, and I'll be surprised if there's any pieces in here. I don't remember getting any nuggets, I mean pickers, or even close to being picker. So round we go. This is called, they call this size mesh number 12. Yeah, I know it's windy. What can I do? Maybe over here. Anyway, come on, the monster, but I don't think there is one. Backwashing, backwashing. If I'm pointing, yep. Backwashing. No, no gold there. And no heavies. Okay, so that's that. I'll be back with the next smaller size after this. Over. Now this here is called mesh 20, and I expect to have at least 2 pieces in this, well, at least one, and I'll be slightly disappointed if there's only just the one. Somehow I expect 2. If I get none, bad luck, but I just reckon there'll be 2 in here. Pap, 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 pap. Nothing jammed in there? Not really, no. Okay, let's have a look, people. Let's have a look how. See, the good thing about the one good thing about having all these various mesh sizes is it makes the panning easier, because all the pieces in there are, their relative sizes are the same, so therefore the denser material should stay behind, and the lighter stuff washes back and helps with my fingers a little bit. Tap, 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 tap. And I'm looking all along there. Oh yeah, I can see 2, maybe 3 in there. Oh, that's blinding me. Wait a minute. Here in the shade better for me. Oh, look, I'll put it in the sunlight. How can I get out of the bloody... Oh, there's fucking heaps in. Look, I've got to tip this out. There's too much, I might tip that in here. I don't think there's any gold escaped. There's too much material in there. I don't want it. It's windy. Next door neighbour, nobody lives there next door, in the bloody shed. They left the shed door open and it keeps slamming all the time with the wind. Get out of the sun. Pump, 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 pump. Where you going, big boy? Alright, we'll just push, and you, get back up there. Push those bigger bits out. See, I could have run this through the machine, but that is fun, but then it's makes it all over very quickly, whereas this way it lasts for ages. Just give this a quick rinse. Nothing in there, and there they are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. 8 pieces of 20 mesh. So I might just leave that over here to dry in the weather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yep. And then I'll come back. Fuck this wind. I'll come back with something, the next smaller than this, which will be mesh number 30. But for now, over. Okay, here we go. This is mesh 30. 30 minus. No, between 30 plus and 20 minus. tap, tap, tap. Here comes all the black sand now. No more easy. If I had, you can see one piece. If I had hang on, I need to get this out of here. Pour it in that. If I had 8 pieces in the previous, I should be getting at least 8 in this one, you would think, because the smaller they are, the more common they are. But that doesn't always the case. Let's have a look anyway. You can just see the one at the minute. Well, there they are. Hang on up. Round, 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 round. Left, right. I'll show you a trick that I've showed many occasions. That's called the back of the chair trick. That's what I call it. Oh, you get a chair, put the pan on halfway, and you rock and roll on the back of the chair, and you're looking everywhere there. I don't like the back of the chair. It's good for babies. I like it. Wait, I'll try it again. No, I don't like it. I don't know what I like. All I know is there's a lot of black sand in here. Trying to get out of the wind. Oh, there's easily more than 8 pieces here. Easily. I'm going to empty this out. Always empty this shit out so that you don't have to go, in case you fuck up, a piece of gold goes out, you got to start again. This way I don't got to start again. Okay, that's done. Left, right, left, right. Put the gold towards the middle. Put the gold towards the middle. And pump. Oh, wait a minute. Tap, tap, tap. And pump. That could be a piece of gold or not. Oh, where is it? Is that it? No. Oh shit, I made a mess of that. I'm starting again. Left, right, left, right. Splash, splash, splash. This piece is very agitated and wants to run away from me. Actually, I think I lost it. Oh, there it is. Get back in there. Put it all in the pile again. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, there's about 8 pieces in here. Pumping, pumping, pumping. Trying to get away again. Hey. Now they're starting to float. This is getting silly now. And in the back of my mind I got, shit mate, stop holding up the people. People got life to get on with and you're here fucking around. Just bloody clean it, will you? It puts me under pressure. Alright, that'll do. I'm pretty sure I got it all out of there. What's that thing up there? Bit of nonsense. What's that one? I don't know, is that one a piece of gold? Yeah, that one needs to get back up there. Oh, I made a wave. Look, I better get this out of here. As I'm doing this, I'm looking for the sign of a piece of gold that escaped, and I didn't see any, so that's fine. Okay, let's count them. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14, at least 14 pieces of that size. People, I reckon, I done 20 buckets, I believe. I reckon I might have, and if I divide that by 100, that means I need to get 0.2. I reckon I've got half a chance, you know. People, I'm not going to spend too much more time. You get the gist of what's going on. Fuck, that door scaring me. I've got no more meshes. I have one more size mesh, but I'm not going to bother with that. So I'm just going to, I might get Omar to do this last one. I think I will. I'll get him to finish it off because I haven't got the patience anymore. That's dirt that can go in there, and I'll run that one day as a test of a piece of equipment. And all right, and I'll be back once I must clean this all up with a report on this or that. Over. Okay, like I said, I got sick of panning, like windy and all that. Anyway, I said I'm going to do it. He's down to the very last little bit. I know it's windy. Okay. I'll put my hand here. So this is minus. This is too much wind. I'll finish this off. That's minus 30. It's hiding under there. I'll just take you back where I've got the bigger pieces sitting to remind you what they look like. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of oh fuck, plus whatever it was, plus 20 or something, and about 14 pieces of minus 20 or something. I don't know what they are. I just know this one's still a bit wet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to weigh this lot up. I'm going to weigh this lot up and then add that and see how much each different size of it is. So for now, until Emma finishes, I will be back later. Over. Okay, finally back in the workshop. So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. I had a look, tried to compare last week's 0.3. Last week was 0.3, in case anyone wants to know. And I've tried to compare it to today. I don't know if I got 0.3. Maybe, I could surprise. Definitely 0.2 minimum. Let's start with these bigger pieces, 8 bigger pieces. Oh, fucking. Hang on, look. I think I like this white paper better. That lady, what gets scared? Bad luck, because that pan is just too hard. This is not scary. This is a nice. Okay, here we go. And it's 0.06. Now, this has got 14 or 16 pieces of the next size up. Be careful, I'm losing it. Wait, be careful. Tap, tap, tap. In you go. One left, two left. Poor Jesus, careful. Knocking shit everywhere. All right, done. So the next lot, that was 0.06. And here comes There's half of them. .07. And there's the other half. Geez, there's only .04. Jesus, not chunky. Okay, so .0, let me lift this up and down. It says .1, but I don't know. And what's left over, here's the small stuff that I'm got out of all the black sand for me. And that doesn't look like .1 there. Nowhere near .2, nowhere near .3. Looks like I might be lucky to get .1. I'll pour this in here. Okay. That should be going to 0 now. Near enough. So that I can, or we can all have a look what does it look like all together, big and small pieces. And I've been playing with the .3 today, that from last outing. That's a lot less, but not a lot less. I got well over .2, I would say. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's only .2. But anyway, let's have a look. Here we go. Put the light back on. .06. .08. Oh, fucking, I'm getting disappointed here. 0.13. 0.15. 0.16. Uh-oh, didn't make it to .2. Just missed out. Fucking disappointed. I hate thinking like definitely got .2 and I didn't. So 0.196 people. When I was on the creek, I would have been happy with 0.1. So that's good. I shouldn't be annoyed. I get annoyed over you back a winner and still complaining. Let me put this back in this paper. Okay, put that back. That should be close to 0, which it is. Then in you go. .19. Okay, well that's it, people. Jesus Christ, I don't know if I want to play in the mud for .19. Oh, see what happens. Anyway, I'll be more than likely. I'm thinking about I'll go to Kangaroo Creek next time because it's more close to the car, carrying the my own water, and that I don't have to carry it very far, so it points to that. And until then, this here is and was, I hope I was pointing at something useful. This is and was Mohammed Noel here. I am Mono. Had a good day out. Over.